Hi everybody, this is Isaac, and today I'm going to be giving you a walkthrough of the new Rat Race Rebellion website. Rat Race Rebellion has been around for quite some time, and I would call them one of the leaders in work from home jobs that you can find online. They do a great job of screening the job listings that they put on their website. And so my wife and I have used them for quite some time and have actually gotten a number of jobs from them. So I wanted to walk through how I use the site and maybe help others to be able to find some work from home as well. So the first thing that I wanted to mention is really just their homepage here. They've got some kind of featured opportunities and job postings that they put on their main page here. And they usually, these postings are kind of done in sort of a blog format, but when you click on them it will tell you a little bit more about it. So let's take a look at one here. Okay, so customer service representative is looking for part-time in-home callers and evaluators. So let's just click on this one real quick and see what it says. So it looks like it tells you a little bit more about each one of the jobs. It tells you who the company is, what they're looking for, a little bit about the job. Now, one thing I wanted to mention, normally when I'm using this site, I have my ad blocker on. And the reason why I do that is because not only does this website have the job listings uh, that they've taken a look at and they've gone ahead and screened them, but you'll notice here there's these little boxes with the blue triangle. Those are actually Google ads. And so the stuff that's listed in those Google ads, I don't know whether or not it's been looked at by Rat Race Rebellion. And so I usually actually keep my ad blocker on so I don't even have to deal with those. But not everybody has an ad blocker, so I wanted to go ahead and just leave the blocker turned off and so that you can see what's going on. So as you can, back to the blog post, as you can see in here, it talks about what's your availability needs to be, a minimum of 3 hours per day, Monday through Saturday. It's got different information about this particular job. So these jobs that are on the home page, those ones, like I mentioned, there's a little bit more detail about them. It goes uh, into kind of a blog format or a story format of what's going on there. So that's one way I go about using this website. And I generally am driven to the home page when there's a particular job that comes through my, maybe I'll see it on Facebook or on their Twitter feed or different things like that, and it'll take me into that home page. The next place where I spend quite a bit of time is actually on this section up here. It says newest jobs and gigs. And so usually each day, or at least very regularly, Rat Race Rebellion is posting new jobs that they've screened. And so I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to these ones that have kind of this maroonish text. This stuff up here, as you notice, this is ad stuff up here. But once I get down, here are the actual listings. So it looks like Xerox is looking for some folks. Brandman University is looking for tutors. They also have more like gig work. So there's survey takers. Let's see, what else do we have here? Okay, writer with project management experience. So they're using this site, this part of the site, to list new jobs that they've screened. And so as you scroll down here, that's what you're going to see with these maroon links on here. Call center specialist for Walgreens. Um, let's see if we have anything. A home chief programming officer. Interesting. So this part of the site, it's going to show you new jobs that they've posted on there. Okay. The third part of the site that I wanted to show you, which we're going to scroll back up to the top here, is this big list of work from home jobs. Now, the way I use part of the site, from my understanding, this is a list of most of the companies that have ever had any sort of work from home jobs on their site. And so they list all of them down here. There's a big long list. And one of the things that I'm most interested in doing on this part of the site is when I find a type of work from home work that I like to do or that my wife likes to do, what I'll do is actually come in here and I will hit this filter or this sorting button here, and then you'll notice that these jobs are kind of listed alphabetically by the type of work. So if I'm an artist, I can come in here and look at all this artistic work. Let me jump down here. So chat work, crafting, but all of them are listed together. And so it's going to be similar types of work. This customer service is going to be a big section here because there are frequently customer service jobs that are work from home, and they're all listed here for people to take a look at. And I've worked with some of these. I'm actually very familiar with VIP Desk. I've heard of Concentrix, CenturyLink. So you really just have to find a type of work that you like doing. There's some data entry here. There's educational or conversational English. But this big list area of the website is more to kind of group all of the jobs that they've seen for that type of work. So that's how I'm using that piece. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump in and kind of show you what I'm looking for when I look at some of these different postings. So I'm going to go back to the newest jobs and gigs section and find something that looks interesting. So this one right here, home and mortgage writer. Let's click on that and see what happens. So this one actually takes us to another website. So this links directly to the site, and it says it's looking for an experienced writer with an entrepreneurial spirit. So you would read through this, you would see, oh, do they have any requirements about where I live or my education? Let's see what they have here. So you have to have 2 to 5 years of writing. So it doesn't have a particular degree on here that you need. It does ask for home and mortgage experience. So it could be that you've worked in the home and mortgage industry, you've done some writing for them, and this might be a good fit. Now this particular job offers 401k, they offer paid maternity leave, they have a gym stipend. So some of these work from home jobs that you're finding actually have quite a few benefits similar to I guess I would say a normal job that you would leave the home for. And they've got some great options. I don't know much about this particular company, but I would want to probably read more up on them and find out if this is a company that I'd like to work for, and then I can apply like I would to any other job. Let's jump back and see if we can see anything else. I'm going to bring up this call center specialist just because a lot of times people are looking for work. They think, well, I've got a phone, I've got a computer, I could probably do some customer service work. So let's take a look here. I'm going to jump down to the qualifications. So they need a high school diploma, intermediate level keyboarding skills, PC skills. They're asking for a year of customer service experience in retail or healthcare. So you just kind of have to look through each listing just as you would as you're going about any other type of job search, and read through, find out what's needed. Some jobs are going to ask for a bachelor's, a master's, or even a PhD. And some of these jobs are 40 hours a week, whereas other jobs are kind of by invitation, where you get maybe a couple invitations each month, and it's for 10 or 15 minutes of work for each invitation. So you kind of have to go through, look and see what's going to be best for you in your situation. My wife and I have worked jobs where they were very flexible, that paid pretty decent. My wife has actually been working a job where she's been doing it for about 7 years now, and she grades tests, and it's been a really good fit for us. So coming back to Rat Race Rebellion, this new website, or the new layout that they have here, those are kind of the three areas that I would be most interested in. Again, it's going to be the home page where they have these blog type posts about different jobs, the newest jobs and gigs, and the big list of work from home jobs. Hopefully that was helpful, and good luck finding a new job.